Here's how I mix ByMySide live. Was actually my first time mixing live stems, so I wanted to talk a little bit about that process, show you guys what I learned along the way. So first of all, I mean, if we start with the drums, lovely feel there from Andrew Finney. You can already hear there's a load of other stuff coming through, what you call bleed. So I think a lot of what I've been trying to do in the mix is just trying to isolate the sounds so it's sounding less muddy. For example, with this kick, I'm taking the high end out and put a gate on it. If I take that off, a lot of kind of backgroundy stuff going on, whereas if I stick these on, straight away it just tightens it right up. Same with the snare, that's got a gate on it. This guy, Transient Master, couldn't really tell you the science behind it, but does a similar thing, just tightens up the sound. So if I play you this snare channel without these on, loads of stuff going on. Take out some of the low end, put a gate on it and Transient Master. More or less just the snare then, and it just makes the whole mix a bit cleaner. Transient Master on basically everything, hi-hats, not on the overheads, put Soothe on that, and then on the percussion, got a multi-band compression. Just boosting all those lovely kind of frequencies, boosting the kind of high-end frequencies, I'd say, more so, which is what you want from the overheads. You don't want any of that muddy low stuff. Bass was sounding fat already, big up JW, but I've just stuck it through my usual amp, I believe so, yeah, which is fingered bass deep. So you kind of, it's almost like double amping because you've got JW's tasty sort of DI preamp setup going on, and then it's also going through my amp. Nylon string, EQ compression, taking out some low end, Soothe on it as well. Let's take all this stuff off. So it's just about, again, taking out some of the lows, boosting those lovely highs. The Nord has actually got nothing on it because it sounded class anyway, just taking out a tiny bit of low end. Oof. And then Jim, my keys player, actually switches to the grand piano in verse 2. You can hear a bit of chitter chatter on that, but again, you know, that's kind of part of having a live record. That's all the stems really. Let's have a look at J-Boy's vocal. Let's have a listen to it, Raw Dog.
Waiting for the day that you're
Let's get his verse on.
Waiting for the day that you're so homely. I can't compare to this sweet charm.
Already sounds fire because it's J-Boy, but let's slam some of this on it.
I can't compare to this sweet charm.
So just, you can see there, I've just scooched up the high end a little bit just so it slices through. I think because it's an SM58, it's not, like, it's a great live mic, but it's not giving too much life. So yeah, let's listen to that in context.
When you're here, it feels so homely. I can't compare to this sweet charm, cause I got my love waiting for me.
Finster on that.
Waiting for the day when you...
The only bit of naughtiness I did on this song was right on the intro. Jay did a really nice ad lib. Let me find it. Here. And I just absolutely slammed it with reverb. So if you listen to this on its own, peng anyways, shitload of reverb. In the mixer. The rest is kind of as it is. Yeah, hope you've learned something today. I learned a lot. See you soon. ByMySide live out now. Bye.